Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for another Kickstarter critique where I take a look at a different Kickstarter tabletop game project every weekday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Give my honest thoughts on how that project is being ran. Today I'm excited to be checking out the 6th most popular project on GameFound, mostly because I love the theme. I'm a big fan of the circus. I used to go all the time as a kid. It came right around my birthday. It was consistently a birthday present of mine, so I'm excited to see a circus theme game whenever we can. Other than that, I'd love to see more on the box, components, price, age. Like, it's there that you can see it 3 to 4, but I can't really see it down here. So hopefully they bang it out with the description. A Euro engine and tableau builder with a wondrous circus theme. Love it. Cirque is designed around friendly competition, immense replayability, and appreciation for the circus and its craft, with 180 unique performer cards and dozens of randomized objectives. Each game presents a unique experience. The combinations are practically endless. All art in Cirque is human art, and no AI was used at any stage of development. Principal artists include those people and that person. So, they really wanted you to know that. Okay? Slap you in the face with it. 1 to 4 players, 90 minutes, like that. I'm more interested. Still feel like that manage definitely could be spruced up. I'm sure there's a lot of cool stuff going on in this game. Like, well, yeah, like, look right there, like that. Okay, just put those animals there. We're done. 180 unique performer cards. Ooh, cool. As always with the video, I'm thinking 3 things. Do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? Let's see how Lithic Studios got 215 backers to convinced the answer was yes. 220. Oh, as always, before we get to the video, this is sponsored by OnEro.com, who do some of the best Kickstarter services on the planet, including some of the best Kickstarter videos on the planet. Be sure to check out that link down below if you need some Kickstarter services. Auto thing. Go.
Do I detect a romantic? Let me see. Ah, yes. The problem is clear to me. You wish to fly, but do not have the agility. You wish to amaze, but do not have the strength, nor the talent. You wish to stupefy, but you yourself are afraid.
So 1/7
you will
the
get
video.
your
Go
wish. It will not be free, but it will
components.
be
They're coming.
wondrous.
Hey, there we go.
Cirque is a game for 2 to 4 players that combines engine building and tableau building to create an endlessly replayable, friendly competitive
I
experience.
want to play that game.
With 180 unique performer cards, individual and shared scoring
I wish they would have slowed that down just a little bit more. Gain 2 stars for each peanut in the star. Your max capacity is
goals,
cool.
and randomized pre-game setup elements, no 2 games of Cirque are the same. Players first choose a ring.
Each time, so that's the marker. Each time you increase the tickets, you gain the popcorn. While taking Barker, gain an extra. Oh, you stupid. All right, we won't look at it. Nobody's going to let me look at it, so I won't.
Performer card and randomized.
I am excited for
Once the
180.
game begins, players first choose a ringleader who will influence their hiring strategy and provide advantages throughout the game. Once the game begins, players will take turns continuously until a player has completely staffed their circus with performers, triggering the end of the game. The top ability on each card is only active when that card lives in the big top. The bottom ability is only active when that card lives in the sideshow. Likewise, the end game victory point value of that card will be determined by the venue it lives in at game end. Upgrade your circus's reputation to attract higher quality performers and build the most wondrous circus to win. Built for any play space, adaptable for every type of player. Tutorial and solo modes included right out of the box. Hire the talent you wish to see, craft complex performances, and achieve global recognition, all in the attempt to build the most wondrous experience in Cirque.
I want to play that. That looks fun. Do I want it? Yeah. Once we got past the 40 seconds of a fortune telling, just talking to me randomly, it got into the actual game. Okay. So it's going to be like worker movement, drafting style thing. Sounds fun. 180 unique cards. You had me there. $65. Great price. I'd put that on the marquee, honestly. Like, so do I want it? Yes. How much is it? Yes, that's $5 more than MSRP. Like, done. because let's be quite frank, there's a lot of times we go into a medium weight Euro and it's like, all right, we're spending $240 for this medium weight Euro. So going out at 65. Wait, what am I looking for here? I was looking for the track record. Oh, this is their first thing. Is that it? Lithic Studios. Oh, okay. Let's make sure that they haven't done anything on Kickstarter. Lithic Studios, Kickstarter, Cirque by Lithic. Okay, looks like. All right, first time publishers. Good to know. So can you do it? Don't know, but that video, really solid start. All right, 1 to 4 players, 90 minutes. Cirque is a competitive. I got it. Lithic Studios features. Just pretty much, what do I want here, I guess? There it is, $65. And the retailer, oh, there's nothing else. Okay. Yeah, if we're in and out the door at $65, then lean into that, because this is going to be a really quick trip here. There's no deluxeification, which is, I will say, a smidge bit disappointing there, because it definitely feels like, especially with your circus theme, there's definitely deluxeifications can be made. So I'm excited to see what the stretch goals are. So, man, kind of bare bones there. I guess. What else would you have? I guess the long scrolling shot of the components, but you're only trying to get 65, so it's pretty much already done. Stretch goal, action tile upgrade. Right now, the action tiles, I would zoom in on this. Right now, the action tiles are included in the punch board alongside resources and other tokens. You know what? I do want to say, though, kudos. I'm going to give them a 1/3 of a point grade bump up right now, because I have been saying for a long time, it is really difficult to do stretch goals in a way that feels great on GameFound. It's just the way it just commonly feels clunky. And the idea of just putting the text onto this large graphic, I don't know why more people don't do it. This feels nice. They just need to make that larger. Like, zoom in on that. Right now, the action tiles are included in the punch board alongside resources and other tokens. A separate, more expensive manufacturing process would have these die cut and finished separately, improving both finish and edging. Cool. That'd be nice to hit. Oh, and we already hit the carbon trailer upgrade. Nice. Ooh, yeah. So this Ferris wheel spinner, the camel turn marker, the upgrade kit. Why don't we have a deluxeified version? This is mind-boggling to me. Like, what's this? 13, 18, 32. So $32, right? In deluxeification stuff. You sell that to me for an extra 25. You say, hey, we jumped to 90. We get this upgrade kit, which how many is this? I would put like a total number here. Like, I'd be like 100 plus. So 40, 60, 78, 96. I'd be like over 100. Are these all wooden? Turn markers to use animal miniatures in order to keep cost and space required down 1 minor deviation for the base tokens. The wooden popcorn tokens now have, I'd be like over 100 wooden tokens. So then it's like, all right, I'm looking at a $25 price jump for over 100 wooden tokens, a super cool elephant marker, which now we're going to have an elephant and a camel, and this Ferris wheel spinner. Like, oh my gosh. Now that is a banger. That is an absolute banger. And I know that's probably just something random off Alibaba that they found, like, this fits our theme perfectly, we want to put it into here. Then lean into that. Put that on the main image, because that's fantastic. People want this. This bumps up the theme so significantly. And I'm surprised if no one has mentioned that, because that definitely needs to be spotlighted way better than me just randomly scrolling and be like, oh, that's the super cool add-on. Yeah. You know, industry standard, there's a reason industry standard is here. That's because it works so well. And I feel like that deluxe version would have been nice here, because I feel like you could have got more money pretty easily for not even a big discount, right? I feel like a lot of people would have been like, I like the cut of your jig. You're a first-time publisher. I want to see you succeed. Like, you got a lot of good things going for you here. Oh, how to play. Wow, I bumped this up way higher too. This makes that $65 price point even easier. 32 minutes, full how to play, excellent. Put it up higher, full playthrough, awesome. Or at least allude to it, right, in a clickable link, because now we're getting pretty far down the page. How to play, each player will do the stuff, the thing, okay. Big, long, what am I looking for? Shipping. Ooh, rule booklet's nice as well. We'll get into that. Components, here it is. This is the shot I was looking for. 180 performer cards, 5 paintable action and turn minis. So right there. Like, I would have that on the main image. Those on the main image, that especially with that turn dial right there, right? Because now you're getting 6 with the camels. So you're getting 6 of these. You're getting the spinner. $90 feels very reasonable, unless you're just absolutely going to gut punch me with the shipping here. Now, I do feel like it's a little bit just, ooh, quick reference sheet. Yeah, once again, show me this earlier, especially as someone who loves medium weight games. I don't feel like there's many medium weight to heavyweight gamers like, man, I wish, you know what I wish? I wish player reference cards were smaller. Like that's nobody's saying that. This is something I'd love to see way earlier, right? It's like, okay, they're not screwing around here. I need this. Also, if that's double-sided, I'd love to see the other side. I hope it is. Why back Cirque? Save $65. Upgrade components. We'd love for all the components of Cirque to be as premium as possible. This proves challenging for new studios, so we had to make some practical compromises. The better this campaign does, the less we feel those compromises to be necessary, and the closer we can get to providing the base game experience we really want for all gamers. So I think what they're saying is we didn't feel comfortable pulling the trigger on the extra, on that extra, because, you know, when you go to your manufacturer, they're going to have like, hey, we need at least this print run of a game in order to manufacture it. But for doing extras like these, it's substantially less. I think it's like 100 or 50 in some instances. Like, it's way different. So, I mean, yeah, that's an interesting choice. Like, because you always just got to assume that most people are going to want to buy the deluxified version of the game, because that's just the industry standard. If you go look at 99% of projects that are board games, I should say 90, the deluxe version is going to be outselling the main version. Playing out to, especially with you having really cool components, right? Like, the miniatures don't look amazing or anything, but that Ferris wheel does. Playing out on Tabletop Simulator, fantastic. The Ringleader guide, what is this? What are we getting into here? Show me the back of this rule book. It looks great. A note from the designer. Developing a game themed around the circus has been a wondrous thing. Cool. All right, what do we got? Chunky. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. The glossary on the back. Credits. Ooh, look at this. Holy Toledo. That looks like somebody who played. Oh, that's the solo mode. Nice. Yeah. That's another thing, too. I would really make sure that people see this as a solo game. Oh, what is this? Oh, now you're going into all the cards. The trainer specializes in acrobatics. What in the world? That is so much. That is a lot of stuff there. Testimonial Cirque makes the standard tableau builder, takes the standard tableau builder, makes it more dynamic, and adds additional elements of functionality. I'm definitely saving room on my game shelf for this one. That was from MG Neen, a winner. Oh, no, she wasn't the winner. She was a playtester. Her last name is Winner. Okay, solo mode. Race solo bot to fill your circus, achieve feats, and pursue. I would put this way higher too, right? Like, this isn't something that should be buried down here with shipping, which, once again, this is crucial information, and this is, hey, check it out. There's an entirely different solo bot thing. Like, you lean into that, right? Because there's going to be people who are like, I don't care. I'm never going to play the solo. But the people who do play solo will be like, oh, that's awesome. And don't bury it down here all the way at the bottom. Shipping information, 2025, a little bit of a gut punch. We're still up to 85, 90. Okay. That feels about Kickstarter reasonable for a medium weight Euro game. I really feel like, yeah. I feel like there's a lot of potential money that was left on the table by not just bundling all that stuff together and then giving like that one, maybe like even like a little shipping bump or something, and like, because it's just, oh, that's rough. All right, so let's check out the rewards. I mean, there isn't one. There's just the reward. 212 people, and then 4 people here. Let's check out the FAQ updates, comments, give this one a grade. Actually, I'm curious to check the updates. Let's go. Ringleader Spotlight, the engineer. So this is a card, and he does the thing, and there's tons of information on him. And hey, vote. Ringleader Spotlight number 5. Wow, that was a lot of text to read. That is a lot of commitment to. Let's see. Anybody comment? I wish it showed me the comments like Kickstarter does. No one's commenting on anything. Oh, I appreciate the take on animal performance here. It reminds me of the thing. That's so interesting. Camel, cool. Thanks for the add-ons. Looks terrific. I added both to my pledge. Oh, did people ask for deluxified? Is that what happened? Oh, then turn that into a pledge. ASAP, 8/14. That's 10 days ago. Let's check the comments. I bet it's going to be people saying, hey, give me that pledge. The funding goal has been met. Thank you to everyone who supported Cirque. Congratulations. Let's get me printed in any other languages. Hi, the game looks so great, and I can't wait to try it. I'm curious if there'll be a late pledge option. Hey, this game looks awesome. I'm really drawn to the theme. However, I'm a bit worried about funding. I'm well aware that normally campaigns tend to put a lower fund goal than what's really required in order to reach a larger audience. If they see it's funded, they tend to back more. However, I feel this may be a somewhat unrealistic goal, as I know the development of a game of such quality, plus production taking into account everything, which seems pretty high quality, is also expensive. It's not only about production, though. There's also the time and effort both you and the artist have poured into this, plus taxes, shipping, etc. It's a lot, and I feel the funding goal doesn't really reflect this. I'm also aware that crowdfunding is all about making these projects a reality, and without funding, it would never reach the market. At the same time, a bit off-put by, say, what it seems like artificially low funding goals. I just want to make sure that you had really made a plan and accounted for costs and felt good with delivering the project, even if funding remains like this. The game is great, and it will be a pity not to see it succeed. Thank you very much. Wow, nobody liked that. Hey, I got you one. I disagree. I don't feel like, we'll get into it in a moment, but I used to work in manufacturing, as I mentioned all the time, and I don't feel like this game was particularly that expensive looking to make, if you really look at it, but we'll get into it in a second. Hey, thanks for your kind words about the project. This is a totally valid concern, and I'm glad you asked about it. The short answer is that I'm definitely making the game no matter what the final crowdfunding number ends up being. In short, you're right about the economics. If the campaign paced out the way that it's gone, it would not have covered both the development and production fulfillment costs. Of course, you always hope that something really catches fire, but that was a likelihood I was fully prepared for. Thankfully, because we work for ourselves, we're able to fund the development costs to the artists by ourselves. The artists have all been paid, and I'm not worried about the time spent on it because it's been a passion project. I want to build some. Blah, blah, blah. I get why crowdfunding is structured this way. That's an awesome actor. Thank you so much for that, and thank you for answering all comments. Cool stuff. I've read the instructions, but couldn't find an answer. What's the D12 is for? Could you explain that? Neat. Living Studio, when it comes to popcorn and peanuts, are they all the same size and color? Okay. Looks like a pretty, so first-time publishers there. Looks like a pretty good one there. Final grade. Let's get into it. But I do want to mention one thing about the how much is it, because that person was talking about how they were worried about the cost of the game. And I got to say, while you're like, okay, it has miniatures, those miniatures look incredibly generic. Like, and I'm not saying in like a negative way. It's just like there is probably a much, like every single thing there at cost is not going to be incredibly expensive. And then from that point on, it is 180 cards, 3 decks of cards pretty much, maybe 4 with all the other things, and cardboard, a D12, cardboard. So yeah, $65 plus the $20 shipping. That's $85. I'm not worried about that at all. And I think, honestly, part of the reason why probably they don't have the deluxe is because they were worried about that extra cost. And then it looks like people kind of pushed them and say, we really want the deluxification. We want deluxification. They're like, all right, fine, we're going to give it to you. And I imagine that in the back end, there's going to be so many people that get those deluxifications that the next time they're probably going to be like, oh yeah, we're not going to leave that money on the table, and we're going to go pick it up on our next Kickstarter, hopefully with expansion to Cirque, because it's amazing and people love it. But back to do I want it? And that is, yes, I thought the video, once we got past the first 40 seconds, did a good job spotlighting the 180 unique cards that you're going to be drafting into your cool circus area.
Tutorial and solo modes included right out of the box.
Yeah, I feel like the video was well done. They did mention tutorial and solo there. A lot of good. So do I want it? Yes. And I feel like even if I didn't particularly like the circus theme, it still would strike me when they're like, all right, we got 180 unique cards, and these cards actually do different things depending on where you slot them in your circus. And I'm like, okay, I'm good. Love it. Do I want it? Yes. Can you do it? Yeah. I'm not particularly worried about that. You got a rule booklet. You got $18,000, which is not nothing. Like, there's manufacturers who will do it at 500 print run, right? So it absolutely 100% realistic, especially if you're factoring in the person that, you know, that we don't know about who's behind this. Like, somebody else is like, all right, I'm willing to fork more money into it because this is my baby and I believe in it long term because, you know, they're a first time publisher. So can you do it? I'm not particularly worried about it. And plus, the bottom line is that shipping, you know, at $20 to $25 in the United States of America, that really doesn't feel great, which makes me feel even more comfortable, right? They were smart enough to build that cost into it. Yeah. So Do I want it? Yes. Can you do it? Yes. How much is it? Yes. Solid grade overall. I definitely do feel like not spotlighting those components and doing the deluxe version, probably leaving a lot of money on the table, especially if you bundled that at an anywhere reasonable price, right? Because here's the other thing too. It's a snowball effect. If they had this bundled up right from the jump and it was reasonably priced, more buzz, more stretch goals potentially, and then we're starting to hit maybe juicier stretch goals, more cards. Maybe you're starting to brag about that. And all of a sudden, and they just kind of undercut themselves big time, I think, of that. And also in the main image too, like not spotlighting your components at all. Like you have a really drop dead concordance component, like one specific component that if you put it on the front, people will take pause and be like, wow, what the heck is that? Immediately, and you don't showcase it. And I feel like that, along with not showcasing the other components, is like a full point grade bump down though. So I'm immediately out of the I'm immediately out of the A range because of that. So do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? No. But I feel like a B is fair. Like, I feel like speculatively, a lot of these 215 backers would have had no problem splunking down an extra chunk of change to get all those add-ons. No questions asked. Especially if you spotlighted it well, it was like over 100 of them. This doodad, which, everybody's going to, like, come on. Gorgeous. Yeah, so final grade, I think, is B. We'll go with a B. B minus. Yeah, I'm going to go with B minus. I also feel like organization of the page wasn't great. Spotlighting some things in weird spots, not the greatest. B minus. Let me know in the comments below what's your final grade for Cirque by Lithic Studios. And in the comments below, let me know what's your favorite circus themed game of all time. I'm really trying to think in my head of one that I particularly can. I remember playing one and really enjoying it, but I don't remember the name of the game. And I played some other ones that I didn't. Man. Yeah, fill me in. Somebody's going to mention it, and then I'm going to pin that one because that's the one that I'm thinking of. I probably reviewed it too. Fun Fair, I know, is supposed to be fantastic. I do want to check that one, but that's more amusement park. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. As always, thanks for your time, YouTube. Bye-bye.